Welcome to yoga. So we are already up to the fourth chakra today, Anahata Yoga, which is the heart chakra. It's located in the center of the chest. And the color here is green and the element is air. So when you have an open heart chakra and it's aligned, you can feel compassion for others. You can receive and give love, and you feel connected to other people. If there is an imbalance or anything else is a problem, like a block, it can turn up like respiratory problems, heart problems, lung problems. So it has to do with lungs, chest, heart, arms, hands. And emotionally, it can show up that you don't feel connected with other people. Manipulative behavior, feeling codependency, not trusting yourself, just a few of the things that can show up. So let's open our hearts today and have some fun. So do what you can, try to listen to your own body. And if you need to adjust, do so. Let's get started. We are starting on your back in Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides, palms facing up. And as always, if this is not comfortable, find another position. For example, soles of the feet to the floor, a little wider than the knees, and then the hips, and then the knees together. So any option here. And start breathing in and out through your nose, which we continue to do mostly throughout the practice today. Feel your body on the ground. Normal breathing in and out through your nose. And to your breath and to your heart center. Expand on the inhale and release on the exhale. And on next inhale, imagine unconditional love and compassion comes into your body. Stronger and stronger for each inhale. And for each exhale, get rid of emotions that don't serve you anymore. Few more inhales and exhales here. Fully open your eyes. Those are the feet to the floor, about hip width apart. Have your heels close to your buttocks, palms facing down, coming into extended bridge pose. Inhale, hips to the ceiling, arms overhead to the floor behind you. And exhale, come down again. Feet off the floor, come into a little ball. Hands on your knees. Again, feet on the floor. Inhale, extended bridge. And exhale, ball. Do 2 more on your own. Inhaling and exhaling the whole time. And stay in extended bridge just for a few breaths here. the back, sacrum on the floor, feet off the floor, hands behind your knees. Roll on your spine up and down a few times. Come all the way up, seated, cross-legged. Maybe taking flesh out of your sitting bones, shoulders over your hips, sitting tall here. Interlace your hands behind your back, shoulder blades together. Opening your heart up. Even move your hands here from side to side. Bend your elbows and place your fists on your right side of your waist, right elbow back, and then take your left ear to the left shoulder. Breathing here. You should feel a good stretch on the right side of your neck. And let go. Inhale and exhale. Spinal twist to the right side. Your right hand behind you on the floor. Sitting tall, not leaning back. Elongate within each inhale. And maybe get deeper to the twist with each exhale. And hands in front of you. Walk your hands forward. And then you can relax your head. Feel a good stretch in your hips. Shoulders away from your ears. And inhale, walk your hands in again. Switch your legs. So cross the other leg over. Utilize your hands behind your back again. And this time, fists to the left side of your waist. Elbow back. And then right ear, right shoulder. Remember, smooth, steady breath throughout the practice. Don't hold your breath in yoga poses. And sit up, twisting to the left side. Inhale, exhale, twist. Sitting tall here. But even in this pose, your core is engaged. And come forward and walk your hands to the front. Relax your head. And from here, come up. Elbows on the floor, palms together behind your neck. Opening your shoulder girdle. And slowly come up, all fours, simple cat-cow. So shoulders and wrists aligned, hips and knees aligned. Inhale, exhale, draw your navel into spine, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, belly to floor, look forward. Just moving back and forth, warming up your spine. Add an ujjayi breath if you want, restricting the back of your throat. Sound like the ocean. Let's do one more. Come to neutral position. Tuck your toes. First down dog of the day. So come up. You can walk 1, foot into the floor, one heel into the floor, other knee bent, pedal up and down. And the hips can sway from side to side. And then come to stillness in down dog. So it's that V or inverted V. So you want a straight line from your hips to your wrists, shoulders away from your ears. If your heels don't come to the floor, just bend them. Relax your head, engage your core. And look in between your feet or your knees. Start walking your hands back to your feet. Hands on the floor, on your toes. Look forward. And then exhale, heels to the floor. Moving up and down here a few times. Fold in half, bend your knees, and slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms out, cactus arms. From here, inhale, exhale, spinal twist to the right, and then go to the left. Moving back and forth, pressing all four corners of your feet into the floor. And stop next time you are to the right side. So it's an upper spinal twist. Your hips are still up kind of forward here. And other side. And hands behind you. Interlace your fingers again. From here, fold torso on your thighs, towards the thighs. Straighten your arms over your head. Head is relaxed. It's going to move back to the back of the mat. One more inhale and exhale here. Let go of your fingers. Walk to plank. Fold it here. Engage your core. And come all the way down. Fingers on the floor, wider than your shoulders. Chin slightly tucked. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Just move back and forth here a few times. And stay up. Broaden your collarbones, open your heart. So this class is all about the heart chakra, love, being connected, feeling compassion, and come down. From here, take your left arm out to the side, so the left shoulder is on the floor, and take your right foot behind you. Don't worry if you don't come all the way back. So this is not a competition, as I usually say. Work with your own body. And come down. Let's switch sides. So this time, right shoulder on the floor, left leg over. If we're constantly comparing us to other people, we will get disappointed at some point. Sometimes we feel better, sometimes worse. It's not worth it. So work with your own mind, your own body. Everyone is unique. And come down. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and maybe knees off the floor and press to plank. Hold it. And all the way back, down dog. Just 2 breaths here. And then start walking your feet to the front. Halfway up, so look forward on the floor. Torso is straight. You can place your hands on your shin bones.
or fingertips on the floor. Exhale, fold in half again. Head relaxed. Inhale forward. Exhale, fold. Again. Inhale and exhale. Take a few breaths here. So press both feet into the floor and come all the way up. Arms out and up. Hands in front of your heart center. Feet about hip width. Inhale, reach up, palms touching. Swan dive. Hinge at the hips. Come down. Fold in half. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and walk to plank. Knees to the floor. We're going to do a wave here. So forehead comes to floor first, chin and chest. Inhale, exhale, forehead, chin, chest, cobra. Tuck your toes, plank, down dog. A few breaths here. And then inhale again and exhale, plank. Knees on the floor, doing the same thing again. Start inhaling and exhaling, bend your elbows. And up to cobra. Down, tuck your toes, maybe knees off the floor. Plank, down dog. One last time. Plank, inhale, knees on the floor. Exhale, wave. Come down, plank, and down dog. Bend your knees, look forward and walk, or you can jump to the front. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale and palms in front of your heart center. Moving on. Inhale and exhale, fold. Look forward again. And fold. Bend your knees. Walk to plank and do the wave again. Come down, plank, down dog. And center your left foot and send your right leg behind you. Three-legged dog. So hips are square to the floor. And open up your right hip to the ceiling. So you're bending the right knee here. Shoulders still square to the front. Breathing here. And three-legged dog again. Bend your right knee, come forward to tiger pose. So you're rounding your back, right knee into chest. And then step your right foot in between your hands. Left knee on the floor. Setting up low lunge. Hips forward. Front knee over the ankle. And then arms up. So feet, the right foot and the left knee is about hip width apart. Hopefully you feel a good stretch in the front of the left hip here. Interlace your hands behind your back. Straighten your arms, maybe even lean back. Find your edge of the toes. Still breathing smoothly, not holding your breath. Look forward or maybe up if your neck doesn't hurt here. And arms reach up again. Hands on the floor. Tuck your back toes. Straighten both legs and bend the front knee. Back and forth here a few times. And then straighten both legs. Maybe torso down on that thigh.
And bend the front knee again. Knee over the ankle. Come all the way up. High lunge. If this is too much, place the left knee on the floor. Then cactus arms. Leaning back. Slight back bend here, opening your heart. Love, compassion, kindness, both receiving and giving it. Arms up. Spinal twist to the right side, looking back. Your left hand is on the outside of your right thigh. Your right arm on the outside of your left thigh. And look forward again. From here, we're going to spring up, standing on your right leg, right foot. Grab a hold of your left knee. Breathe here. Don't worry if you fall out of the pose, it doesn't matter. Left arm goes back. If you can balance, maybe look back. Where's that breath? Forward. And foot down. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Do the same thing again. Left side. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, upward salute. Palms together. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. You can jump or walk to plank. Knees on the floor. Let's do the wave. Pause in cobra. Come down, tuck your toes, plank to down dog. This time, center your right foot, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Your jaw relaxed here. Shoulders away from your ears. Bend your left knee and open your left hip to the ceiling. Squaring your shoulders to the front. Inhale and exhale, three-legged dog again. Bend your left knee, come forward to tiger, round your back. Press the floor away with your hands. And then step your left foot in between your hands, right knee on the floor. Setting up low lunge, hips forward. Reach your arms up, shoulders away from your ears. Really mindful of that front knee. It doesn't go over in front of the ankle. Interlace your hands behind your back, straighten your arms, light back bend. Where do you feel the breath in this pose? Where's your mind right now? Just observe, no judgment. And let go of your fingers. Hands to the floor, tuck your back toes, straighten both legs, and then bend the front knee. Moving back and forth. And next time your legs are straight, maybe they're not straight, but towards straight. Relax here. Relax your head, your jaw. And bend your front knee, runner's lunge. Use your core. Press your feet into the floor and come to high lunge.
Feel that 90 degree with the front knee, back leg is straight. And then cactus arms. Light back bend again. How does it feel to be vulnerable? Have an open heart. Are you willing to take the risk? Reach your arms up. Let's do spinal twist to the left side. And again, if it's too much, place your right knee on the floor. Reach your arms up. Time to spring up again. Always use your core muscles, that helps too with the balance. Come up. Hold your right knee. Find your balance. Smooth breath. Stay here. And then maybe reach back with your right arm. And maybe, oops, look back too. Come out of the pose if you need to. Maybe this is your good side. Or maybe you have a good day today or a bad. Sometimes my balance is totally off. And then look forward and foot to the floor. Inhale nose and exhale mouth. One more time. Place your left arm or left hand over your heart and the right on top. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. Just feel your heart here, maybe. Send yourself some love and compassion. Grounding your feet to the floor. Slowly open your eyes. Let's move on. Balancing, coming into dancer's pose today. So again, engage your core when you are doing balancing poses. Bend your right knee. Right hand out. And then if you can grab a hold of your right foot from the inside here. Left arm can go up. Stay here and breathe. Really use all four corners of your left foot pressing down. From here, press your right foot back. Maybe this is enough to stay here today. If you can go further, leaning forward and press the right foot back the whole time. Check your breath. If this is hard for you, where does your mind take you? Be compassionate to yourself. It doesn't matter if you can do it. Stay here a few more breaths. And slowly come down. Take it out. Inhale and exhale. You are learning to be patient when you move through these poses. Just like you have in life. Sometimes we have to be patient. So this time, left knee, left arm, grab a hold from the inside, right arm up. Stay here, this is enough. But even if you stay here, really press that foot in to your left hand. Engage your core. Find your drishti, something that doesn't move in front of you, helps with balance. And then maybe come forward. Are you present? Are you here?
And slowly come down. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Good job, everyone. From here, feet out. You can have your toes out to the sides, diagonal. Palms in front of your heart center. Bending your knees. Come down. And press yourself up. You can do this a few times. Use those leg muscles. And then come down, squatting. I know this is not an easy pose for everyone. So if you don't have your heels on the floor, use your mat. And then roll it all the way. Place your heels on top. If that's still not accessible, you can sit on a block, or maybe a few blocks or books. Or if you have a bolster, you can sit on that. Your elbows on the inside of the knees, pressing out, and the knees pressing. So you want a long, nice, tall spine. Maybe close your eyes. Try and feel stillness, even if this is a difficult pose. The more you practice this, the easier it will become. I know some of you may have pain in your ankles now. Just get out of the pose and try it again. And if it doesn't work for you for some reason, you can always sit cross-legged. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to do crow pose. It's another pose that I know is not accessible to everyone, but the more you practice, the easier it will become. I said many times, I didn't even want to do this when I started yoga, and now look at me. So some of you may want to be on a block or something and have your toes hang over. From here, hands to the floor, spread your fingers, hands are about shoulder width apart. Then you're going to try and get your hips high up, and then placing your knees all the way up in your armpits. Engage your core here and look forward. Very important, look forward. Then leaning forward. If you get this far, maybe you want to stay here. Eventually, you may take one leg off, maybe both legs. Balancing, breathing. Try it a few times. Even if you don't want to do it, try it. It's always good to have goals too. If you're an advanced practitioner, if you want to jump back and do chaturanga, vinyasa, do that. And let's all come back and meet in child pose. With your big toes touching, knees out to the sides. Feel your breath here again. Breath traveling all the way from the belly through your rib cage to your heart center. Connect with it. We breathe all the time, and most of the time we do it automatically. We don't even think about how our breath is. Is it choppy? Is it smooth? Is it deep? Is it shallow? So you can calm yourself by breathing deeply into your belly. Now let's come on the floor. Your belly. Sphinx pose. Forearms on the floor. are your shoulders, so shoulder width apart. From here, heart forward. So you're pressing your elbows back here. Even engage the muscles in your legs here. Turn this into an active pose. Engage your core muscles too. Stay there, or maybe elbows off the floor. Straighten your arms. Don't feel any pain, then back up. And come down. Up on your knees. From here, walking your hands forward, coming into extended puppy pose. So hips over your knees. Melt hearts to the floor. Maybe forehead on the floor. Open your shoulders here too. Just breathe into it. And then come up. Just walk forward, back just a little. Take your right arm over to the left. Thread the needle. So you can have your left arm extended, palm on the floor. A few more breaths here. And then place your left hand in, press yourself up. Coming into camel pose. Knees hip width apart. Hands on your sacrum, shoulder blades together. Pressing your hips forward, opening your heart. So options for this pose. Just stay here, shoulder blades together, look forward. If you don't have a neck problem, you may hang your head back. Option 1. Option 2, a little bit more advanced. Tuck your toes, grab a hold of your heels, and again, hips over your knees. Same thing with your head here. Option 3, more advanced. Tops of the feet to the floor, and again, hold your heels, hips forward. Great heart opener. Some of you may feel very vulnerable opening up like this. Let's do what you can. And if you're all the way back, hands on your sacrum again, and slowly come up. Sit down on your heels. If this is not comfortable, you can do a seated cross-leg position. Opening your shoulders. Taking your right arm up, bend your elbow, and press back here. Actually, I'll show this from the front. Then take your left arm out, palm facing back, and see if you can grab a hold, if your fingers can touch here. If they can't, you can use the belt or something if you have, and hold here. And just sit here opening. I know some of us have shoulders that are not very open, so this is a great way to start opening them up. Imagine you're breathing in some extra oxygen into those tight spots, if you have any in the shoulders. And again, be mindful where your thoughts in this pose. And let go. Shake it out. Let's continue. Other side. So starting extended puppy. So doing everything second time, give you an opportunity, maybe get deeper into the pose. Each pose this time. Breathing. And come up. Take your right hand in a little, left arm out to the side, and then thread the needle. Left shoulder on the floor. You have a lot of thoughts going on. To concentrate on your breath. Following the breath in and out. And when your mind starts wandering again, just acknowledge it and let the thought drift away like a cloud, and then get back to your breath over and over. The more you do it, easier it will be to calm your mind. And slowly come up. Let's do camel pose again. Shoulder blades together. Look forward or back. Get into your variation of the pose here. Slowly come up. Sit down. Maybe this time cross your legs. Left arm up. Bend your elbow. Press back with your elbow here. And if this is enough, you can stay here too. Otherwise, right arm out. Maybe connect your fingers here and lean back so you're not forward. Where's your edge in this pose? Are you pushing too much or not enough? And where else does that show up in your life? Just observe, never judge. A few more breaths here. And shake it out. Good job. Core work. Flex out of your sitting bones. Engage your core. Navel into spine. Hands under your knees. Sitting with a tall spine, straight spine. And shins parallel to the floor. And of course, if this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, palms together and see if you can go from one side to the other. Working obliques, breathing the whole time. You can go slower, faster, whatever works for you. Strong core is really good to have. Helps with back too. If you have back pain, it may help. Of course, depending on what the pain is. But let's do 8 more. And if this doesn't work, you can of course adjust and do another pose for your core. And let go. Reverse tabletop. T-tip width apart. Hands under your shoulders. Press your hips up. And look forward. And again, if you don't have a neck problem, maybe let your head hang. And come down. More core work. This time crunches. Feet off the floor, palms together. Extend your legs. Your legs hover above the ground. And in with your knees. Going back and forth here, creating some heat. Come on, we can do a few more here. Do 8 more. And when you're done, let's come to that reverse tabletop one last time. And slowly come down on the floor. If you have a belt or strap close to you, I want to try something different in bridge pose. So as we started the class, bridge pose, not extended this time, but the feet hip width apart, toes forward, knees forward. From here, press both feet into the floor and hips come up. You can keep your palms to the floor here. Another option that I always give is interlace your fingers and walk your shoulder blades together. So this may not be accessible to everyone. So if you have a belt, you can actually place your hands on the belt and press out here with your hands. It's another option. Mindful of your knees. Imagine you have that beach ball in between the knees so they don't come out. Stay here and breathe. And then slowly come down. We're going to do that one more time. If you want to go to full wheel, of course you can do that too. I'm not going to show it today. If you know what to do, go ahead. Ready? Set number 2. Hips up. Maybe interlace your fingers or use your belt or just palms to the floor. Connect with your breath again. And slowly come down. Hug your knees in. Maybe moving from side to side. Circle your knees. Anything. Get rid of any tension you have in your body. Coming into shoulder stance. I'm showing you options here too. So I'll show the whole pose to start with. Palms to the floor. Extend your legs up. Use your core and feet come over your head. And then you walk your hands as high up on your back as you can. Once you're here, don't move your head. So you're trying to get your elbows so they're not too much out to the sides. If that's not accessible to you, you can just stay with your legs up. Or if you have bolster blanket or something, you can come up here. More relaxing. So find what variation of the pose you want to do. Stay there for a few breaths. And again, if you're all the way up,
don't move your head. From here, plow pose. Take your right foot on or towards the floor behind you, and then the other foot. I know not everyone can put their toes there, but even if you hold your back and stay with the feet over the floor, this is totally fine too. Breathe here, even if it's more difficult to breathe. Plow pose. Two more breaths here. And if you're in full plow pose, use your hands as brakes. So slow, low sacrum on the floor. And then we can all use our core muscles to slowly lower your legs. All the way down. Good job. Give yourself a hug again. Fish pose, next one. Another good heart opener. So palms to the floor, and then wiggle your hands underneath you so your thumbs are touching. Extend your legs, bend your elbows, come up on your forearms. I'm going to come back so you can see better. So you're on your forearms here, then you're opening your heart. And see if you can get your head on the floor or towards the floor. So majority of weight is on your forearm, not your head. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, up with your head and come all the way down. Give yourself a hug again. Feet together. Take your hips a little bit to the left, arms out or cactus arms, and let your knees fall over to the right side. You can look over to the left. Just a spinal twist here. Inhale, come back to the center. Hips to the right side, knees to the left. And you look over to the right. And close your eyes here if it's comfortable. And slowly come to the middle again. Extend your legs out. Savasana, horse pose. The feet hip width apart, a little wider. Let your toes hang out to the sides. Palms facing up. And slightly tucked. Normal breath in and out through your nose. Don't imagine you need to feel anything special. Your breath has to be in a certain way. Know you're perfect the way you are. Connect to earth here. Relax your muscles. Sure your jaw is relaxed. Forehead and the space in between your eyebrows, your neck, your shoulders. So let's start deepening, lengthening your breath. Start wiggling your toes, moving your hands, fingers. Reaching your arms over your head, pointing your toes, stretching. And turn to your right side, resting on the upper right arm. And after a few breaths here, when you're ready, seated, comfortable position with your eyes still closed. Quickly scan your body and see how you feel after having practiced. Your mind calmer, maybe less self-talk than it thought. That's okay too. Coming to a loving kindness, very short meditation. Connect with your breath again. As I said in the beginning of the class, green is the color of the heart chakra. Imagine green color, it could just be the color, maybe something that is green, like the grass. Feel that in your heart center. Feel that expanding. Feeling more love and kindness entering your body. Repeat the following mantra silently to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live in peace. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live in peace. And then think about someone you love. And we're sending the same love and kindness to this person. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. And think about someone that you have a conflict with, maybe someone that you're not having a good relationship with, and see if you can send the same wishes for this person. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. And finally, send the same loving kindness to the universe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. Just sit with this. See how this feels. I know it's not easy, and maybe doesn't feel real to send this out to someone you don't like. But know that most everyone wants the same thing: to be happy, be healthy, have peace of mind, body.
And the more you can open up your heart, the better you will feel. It's like a release. It may take time. Place our palms together in front of the heart center. Thank you for being here today, working hard, opening your heart up. It's been a pleasure practicing with you today. Let's seal our practice with bowing your head. Inhale and exhale. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Namaste.